C1 Central Week 8 game between the Portsmouth Dreadnaughts and the Wembley Stallions. So just get the graphic off the screen. We can see captains are out, just waiting, just doing the coin toss right now. Wembley sit currently top of the SFC1 Central with a 4-0 record, in a bit of a powerhouse this year, scoring an average of over 50 points a game. It looks like Wembley have deferred. Let's just see. And only conceding just like 4.25 points. So Wembley did defer, which means that Portsmouth have chosen to receive. And you can see left to right, Wembley will be kicking the ball, and right to left, Portsmouth will be attacking. So the wind keeps going through periods of dying down like it is right now, and then picking up, and it's towards the camera as we look at things, but from two different directions. So it's a bit crazy. I think it's swirling a little bit. We're here on the south coast, so we're a little bit more open to the elements here. Anyway, my name's Steve Price. I'll be your commentator slash cameraman slash everything today, and welcome. Please let me know, as you're watching the game, let us know in the comments who you're supporting, if you've got any shout outs, but also if you don't really understand what's going on and there's something you don't quite get and you want me to explain it, then just let me know. I do have rosters for both teams, which is awesome. Wembley went above and beyond with their roster, it must be said. I've got a laminated copy, number order, all the positions, even grouped into position as well. Coaches' names, so even their schedules. So if you want any Wembley Stallions questions, I can absolutely sort you out. Anyway, right, let's zoom out a little bit. We can see there, referee just talking to Leslie Adufo. So their first game of the season, Wembley's first game of the season, I think it was, that we live streamed over in Sussex. Adufo was a big part of that game. It had a lot of a lot of good play, especially in the second half. So he not only does he kick the balls, but he also catches them. He's also a receiver. Back to return, I can definitely see number 27, Richard Blackwell for Portsmouth, and I can't quite make out the second number. I think it's 46, which would be Ben Stewart, but we'll wait and see. Ball blown off the tee already. There we go. So the wind has picked up straight away. Blowing my equipment around as well. So I can imagine we'll see some holding on kicks today, as in holding of the ball. There we go. Dufo kicks off, really nice deep kick, straight into the hands of the returner. And a nice little return there. I think he's about the 25-yard line we'll be starting. So 1st and 10 for the Dreadnaughts here. And I think Sam Chance will be out under centre as QB. There he is, number 10. In my opinion, one of the best throwers of the ball in Britball. And I've seen him in warm-ups when he's thrown the ball with the wind, he's actually slung it really far. So, I think that might be an issue for both QBs today. Both teams, not both QBs, all QBs today. Accuracy of the throws, because this wind is just unpredictable. Anyway, 1st and 10, let's go. QB drops back. There is a flag. It looked like it was an offside, and it was an incomplete pass. Just wait for the flag. It looked like it was an offside. The end from Wembley, and that's exactly what's happened. We've just seen the referee there with the signal, hands on his hips. So that will move the ball 5 yards in Portsmouth's favour, and they'll replay the down. So 1st and 5, one of those rare situations where you get 1st down and 5. But Portsmouth moving the ball. And ball's on the 30-yard line now. 1st and 5. Chance in the backfield making a lot of audible calls. Single running back with him, hands the ball off to the running back, number 37, I'll get his name shortly, runs into trouble. We saw this before with this, so number 37, Samir Hassan. Oh, there's someone down, I'm just going to pan away. We don't, again, for those of you that are new to our live streams, we don't film injured players or do we replay injuries, we just out of respect for the player. But we will give you updates on who has been injured and how they are, but this player's down at the moment. I can't see his number. It's a Portsmouth player. There you go. I'll give you something to look at. There's the Wembley sideline. So the player's just being helped up to his feet. I still can't get his number. I will get it as soon as I can. So yeah, the adverts, we don't control the adverts, YouTube do, but I can understand your frustration with them. So the players, he's up on his feet, and he's just happy. It was actually the running back. So that's Samir Hassan being clapped off. I assume we'll see him again. It doesn't look like it's too serious of an injury for him. Just a little bit of a stoppage to get over it. Right, so second down, they did lose some yardage on that play. 2nd and 8, I would say. So a few yards lost on that last play. Really keen. The end jumps again, ball thrown, and just out of reach of the intended receiver there for Portsmouth, number 87, Harrison Cooper. And that brings up 3rd down. So 3rd down, you know, last chance to convert this, keep the drive alive. QB drops back, looks to his right, fires to his checkout, which was his running back, number 35, who makes the completion, gets past one defender, and then is brought down by number 23. I'll get those numbers shortly, names shortly. So tackling was Luke Adogo Avbara, and that was 1st down yardage. And the running back, number 39, must not be number 39 because I don't have a 39 on my list. I'll have to get his name shortly. So 1st down, ball's on around the 35-yard line. I think actually it looks like it's pretty much bang on the 35-yard line actually. So ball pitched out to the left. Ball carrier brought down at first contact. I'm trying to get his number. Let's zoom in. 35. There we go. Right. So this was the guy that made the previous play, got the 1st down. Dieter Armstrong. Leslie is saying she's got divided loyalties as she's got grandchildren on both teams and she's watching from home. Well, thanks for letting us know, Leslie. Hopefully your favourite grandchild wins. Good for a couple of yards that play, 2nd and 8. QB again drops back, fires it over the middle, and I think in and out of the hands, I think that of the receiver, there is a flag. That may be defensive pass interference. I don't know. And I'm just basing that on where the flag was thrown, not on anything else. Not that I saw anything. Oh, I kept Leslie's comment up for that whole play, sorry. Let's just wait and see what the referee's got to say. Here he is. He's hidden. Holding on the defence. So number 43 on the defence got the hold call there, and that was Ahmed Maktadir, who plays linebacker. So not the DPI that I thought it was, defensive pass interference, but similar penalty. So anyway, first down, play stays, the series stays alive, and ball is on the 42-yard line, 43. Chance drops back, fires it over the middle, another reception, and a great play, really buoyant sideline here. Number 5, the intended receiver with the catch and run, James Turner, takes the ball down into the red zone, deep into the red zone, actually inside the 10. Ball is on the 9-yard line. It's a great opening drive from Portsmouth. Yeah, and you know, Wembley haven't helped themselves with a couple of penalties here. Obviously, we had the offside and we had the holding, but you know, even aside from that, Portsmouth have moved the ball really nicely, and it's all been through the air pretty much. So first and goal, ball on the 9. Pitch out to the right. Running back gets into trouble straight away, still on his feet. He is absolutely swamped by players. They're trying to rip the ball out. I think they got the ball out. I don't know whether that's going to be honoured, but we can see the Wembley players are all signalling that it's a turnover. And it is a turnover, confirmed there. So our opening drive comes to an end. But you know, heads held high for Portsmouth here as they jog off. But great job by this Wembley defence. And I can remember, you know, when I watched them against Sussex a few weeks back, I remember saying when their defence is condensed down and, you know, they've got less space to work with, they were really effective. And that's what we've just seen there. So so here we'll see the offence take the field for the first time. And it's number 7 is Ted Watts, is the QB. I'll just zoom back a little bit. There we go. You can see man in motion there, 83. Watts hands the ball off, and he's busted through the line, running back there. He's running down the sideline. Sorry, there's people in the way, and it looks like he's taking that all the way. There is a flag, but he does take the ball all the way on the first down, on the first play from the 8-yard line. Now, we'll just wait and see what the penalty is. You can imagine this is getting called back. Number 7's nickname is Legolas. Thanks for letting me know. It looks like the penalty will, the touchdown will stand. We'll just wait for the referee's signal. I didn't miss it, did I? I don't know what's going on. Anyway, touchdown. So it was sideline interference. I didn't hear which team, but it didn't affect the touchdown. I think it was it number 5, Giuliano? Sorry, no, number 5 for. No, it wasn't number 5. That was a QB. Oh no, that is a QB. Anyway, number 5 for Wembley, who I think scored, was James Turner. They just scored the extra point, tacked that on. So that's 7-0. But perfect start here for Wembley. You know, defensively I would maybe not perfect. Gave their offence a very long field, but their offence made short work of it. But you know, they still stopped the other team from scoring and scored. You know, that's how you win games. So Wembley here about to kick off. So the penalty was definitely against Portsmouth. Wembley are kicking off from the halfway line, which this is a 90-yard field, so it's a 45-yard line that they're kicking off from. So I imagine this will go touchback. We'll see. Number 17, Leslie Adufo, is again getting set to kick again. And back to return, Dieter Armstrong and Richard Blackwell for Portsmouth. It'll be interesting to see what happens with this one. Does Adufo just kick it up in the air, take advantage of this wind, give his team some time to get down there, or does he just kick it straight out the back? And he does chip it, so it is fielded. I think it's Blackwell that's fielded that, and tackled by the first couple players that got to him. Just waiting to see where the referee stands for this, as in where the ball is. So it's around the 20-yard line. So it's first and 10 for this Portsmouth offence again. This is their second series. Ball is roughly on the 20-yard line. It's hard to tell from this angle, but there's two receivers to the QB's right, two to his left, one running back in the backfield. QB hands it off. Right side run. I don't know if it may be lost. Maybe a gain of a yard. So 2nd and 9. My second camera's still up. Is there any dogs here? I don't think so. If I see any, I'll definitely get them on camera. Anyway, 2nd and 9. Chance under, QB drops back, fires it immediately to his right. That is caught and advanced by the receiver. I don't quite think he got first down yardage, but he didn't get far off of it. Not a bad play. It does get first down yardage, so better play. And Portsmouth continue to move the ball. Definitely been a lot more successful through the air, but they haven't ignored the run. It was actually a run that got them the turnover, which probably doesn't help the offensive coordinator when deciding what play to make at short yardage. So, 1st and 10, ball on the 30-yard line. Chance drops back, fires it over the middle again, and 27 from the Stallions, Will Roman, was very tight on that receiver, as in good coverage. I'm not saying there was a questionable non-call there, just really good coverage by the receiver there, and by the cornerback, should I say. Very good coverage from him, and the receiver not able to bring the ball in. Can't believe there's no dogs here. What's up with people? Anyway, 2nd and 10. Chance drops back, fires over to the left flat, his left flat, ball caught, brought inside, show me your number, number 45, the receiver, good play. And that's Connor Cross. There's a player down, just move away from him. Connor Cross with the reception there. Once this injury break is over, we will pick up at 3rd and 4. So it is a Wembley Stallions player down. There is movement from him. I think he might have just took a shot into the stomach or something. I don't think this is a particularly horrendous one. It's a good time to look for a dog. But I can't see. I can see a baby. I don't really want to show a baby on screen. If you are in a Portsmouth area and you own a dog, feel free to pop along to First Lane in the next hour or so. We'll make your dog famous. So players just being seen to by the medic here. I've got no indications of what the injury is. It looks like there's some sort of lower back treatment, but referee's just made a player take off his bandana. So bandanas or do-rags underneath helmets are banned. It's one of the weirdest rules in American football. Our player's just being helped up to his feet. It's good to see. It's number 69 for the Stallions, Alfie Painter, just walking off on his own power. You just see him there. I think I've already said it, but D lineman for Wembley, and I hope we should see him again on the field. Right, as I said, play's about to resume, and when it does, 3rd down and 4 for Portsmouth. And we've seen them do pretty well. Obviously, they've converted every single 3rd down they've had so far. Success when they throw into the flat or the hook curl area. Well, I should say that, but then they threw a great one across the middle, didn't they? I'll just shut up and just watch it, shall I? Anyway, so ball kept by Chance, and he slides to avoid contact. I was quite surprised about the slide there, because the defensive player in front of him had someone blocking him. But Sam taking no chance, and brings up 4th down and 3, and they choose to punt. There are 2 returners back here for Wembley, 5 and I believe that was 7, number 7. And the punter for Portsmouth is 87. I'll get those names in a second. So 87, the punter. Oh, Harrison Cooper, we already talked about him. Go on, do a fake. Throw it, Harrison. He punts it away like a wimp. Sorry, I'm joking. I just like fake punts. Ball is bobbling in Portsmouth favour, down on the 14-yard line. Oh, just touching the 15. Just nose on the 15. Yeah, Steve Taylor there saying, yeah, and I think especially when you're trying to convert a 3rd down, like the slide just didn't really make sense. But maybe Chance saw something or thought he'd run far enough. I don't know. I think it makes sense if he gave up once he'd crossed the line, right? But anyway, gave himself up. I don't want to use the wrong language here. Anyway, Wembley take the ball, 1st and 10, ball on the 20, nose on the 20, snapped. QB Watt drops back, fires over the middle, and it's caught for a definite 1st down. Number 17, Leslie Adufu, the guy that was kicking the ball, catches the ball and moves the sticks to the 36-yard line. 1st and 10 for Wembley. So not bad for Wembley. 2 offensive plays. One went for a touchdown, one's gone for a 1st down. So man in motion there. I think there was a bit of early movement on the line. Yeah. So false start. We just see the referee do the signal. False. 24 on the offense. So this was the wide receiver closest to the sideline here. So right in front of the referee that threw the flag. We didn't get it on camera, but there was a bit of movement for him. So that will move the ball back 5 yards to the 31-yard line, and it's 1st and 15 for Wembley. Ball taken to the outside. You can see number, is it 33? I think maybe 23. We'll see when he gets up. Just had he had a lot of space to run there. His O-line doing a great job of keeping the lane open for him. And picks up about 7 or 8 yards. Oh, it's Aaron Greenidge. I think that's how you say his name. I think he was the guy that scored the touchdown. The running back. So Watt takes the ball, drops back, looks to his right, fires over to the flat, and then just another kick. Like everything that Wembley are doing is working. I don't think they've thrown an incomplete pass yet. They're just gaining yards on everything. Obviously, apart from the penalty they've had on offence. But there's not much of a gain there. So that brings up 3rd and 6. So they're in a conversion situation here. And there's a big dude in the backfield. And I believe that, oh no, that's, you just see him, the big fullback. This has got to be a run, isn't it? Yeah, handed off to Greenidge to the left side, and he's brought down, but he definitely picks up a first down yardage there. There's a flag across the middle. It'd be interesting to see what that flag's for. You can just see the placement of it there. Could be some holding downfield on a block. I don't know. The tackle was a little bit high, but I don't think it was illegal. And I think if that was the case, there'd be more flags. Let's just see. Blocking the back from the offence. So, if you couldn't hear it, they're 10 yards moved back from the end of the run, but they still get, I don't know what down he said. Did he say it's 3rd down? I don't know how it's still 3rd. I don't know why you would, anyway, I'm sure the ref knows more than me, but that's odd. QB drops right back, fires it deep, and it is not caught. That's the first incomplete pass for Wembley. Not bad going. And that brings up 4th down for them. Someone's asking me, where's Tebbs? Tebbs is playing for, well, I don't know if he's playing today, but he's registered to play with the Oxford Saints. They're at Norwich today, Norwich Devils. So that's where Tebbs is. So they have decided to punt. It did look like they were going to go for it initially, but Wembley are now going to punt the ball. And back to receive Richard Blackwell for the Dreadnaughts. And punter, not a great punt. He scuffs that and just let it bounce out of bounds. There's nothing to do. That was 24, the punter. That was the guy that was the wide receiver that jumped offside, or did a false start, should I say, didn't jump offside. I was told how to say his name last time. I think it's pronounced Igor. Or it's Igor or Igor. I think it's Igor. Igor Lopes or Lopez. Don't know. Someone's asking who I'm rooting for. I tend to root for the home team because they're the ones that show me the hospitality. But I'm quite neutral with this stuff. I think you know, if you ask me my prediction, I predict Wembley will win this quite comfortably. But yeah, I tend to sort of back the home team. From my perspective, I just want a nice competitive game because that's fun to watch, fun to commentate on. Anyway, first down there, run. Good pick up of a couple yards, brings up 2nd and 8. Yeah, Wembley are a powerhouse this year, definitely in this league, and you know it's good. They were really good last year. I've live streamed a couple of their games, but they've just got that little bit more. It's like they gelled a little bit better this year than on top of last year, and they're doing really well. Portsmouth have lost a lot of players and coaches. So, but they're still doing well. They're still, still got some good players. Anyway, Chance drops back, fires it to his right. Caught, receiver still on his feet. Really good play there. Number 5, Giuliano Germandari picks up a first down. The ball is now on the 30, bang on the halfway line, so the 45-yard line, should I say. But yeah, I got a little bit of love for Portsmouth as well because I'm from here. I literally grew up, I don't know, my house I lived in was about 500 yards from here. But like I said, I think Wembley will take this one today. Ball snapped, Chance drops back, fires the ball again to his intended receiver, number 5, Germandari, and that brings up 2nd and 10. So, ball handed off. 37, the ball carrier. Just constant pressure, even in the backfield, he was under pressure there, but managed to get the ball back to the line of scrimmage. And that's Samir Hassan. We did see Hassan go off injured earlier, so it's good to see him back on. No dogs turned up yet, but there's still time. Timeout called by Sam Chance there. Didn't like what he saw. So, referee there just confirming the time. 1 minute 35 left in the first quarter. It's gone a bit. It's gone slow this quarter because so much passing. And obviously, Wembley. Oh, I should have made the text white. I might even do that now. It doesn't show up well on the screen, does it? Wembley 7-0 lead in this first quarter, or lead in 7-0, should I say? Let's change that to white. Yeah, that looks better, doesn't it? Okay, team's just taking the field now. And 3rd and 9. So 2 receivers to the QB's left, 2 to his right, 1 running back. You could pretty much guess this is a pass play. Ball thrown deep this side and incomplete. Number 20, the cornerback there for the Stallions. Daniel Clean Hands? No way, Clean Hands. I'm definitely not saying that right, am I? Let's just call him Daniel. Let's not embarrass him. He had a good play there. That's what I was trying to say. He did really well covering that play, and he actually, I think, put the receiver off of his route. So 4th and 9, and it looks like they're going for it, which we love to see. Like I always say, I prefer fake punt, but going for it on 4th is still cool. Wind is blowing, it's picked up again. Oh, and he does punt it. So Chance takes it and punts it, and the ball could be down. No, it's gone into the end zone. So they had they'd had a good chance of really pinning them back here, but the ball will be. Well, they're lined up on the 20. I thought it had to be on the 25 now for a touchback, but this is going at the 20. Okay. I'm going to move a little bit over.
Passion. I am, aren't I? I'm so sorry.
Don't worry. I was going to call her ball boy, but it's not, is it? The ball individual that's helping. Concerned she was in way. Anyway, first down, ball snap, QB hands off. I think it's Greenidge has got the ball, runs to right in front of the camera. And he's good for, that is a great first down player. Like, if you can pick up first down at 5 yards on a first down, that's a great play. And that's exactly what's happened here. I think people overlook that a lot and say, oh, he only got 5. But on a first down, if you can pick up 5 yards of a run, you're doing well. Right, man in motion. Ball pass deep to the left. Hands on it, but there is a flag, and I imagine that's pass interference, defensive pass interference. We'll just wait for the ref to confirm. Where can I see him? Where is he? There he is, right in front of me. Pass interference. Yeah. So Dan Whitty, number 21, committing that penalty, and that's a 15-yard automatic first down. So 15 yards from where the ball was. It's not a spot foul in our league, which is, you know, where that would be where the infraction happened. This is just where the ball started on the play. Anyway, first down, ball on the 40-yard line, 1st and 10. Big man in the backfield again, number 41. I need to get his name. I was supposed to say it before, wasn't I? Greenidge there, gets some nice blocking, does a little bit of dancing. Does get brought down by a few Dreadnaughts in the end. Number 41 is Christian Neil Taiko, could be Tycho. He just gives a different look to the offense when he comes on. But they picked up 7 yards on that play. We're just going to change ends, but the ball's pretty much in midfield, so it's not much of a change for the teams to make here. So as we start the second quarter, score remains Portsmouth Dreadnaughts 0, Wembley Stallions 7. Another good thing about the game today, early kickoff, midday. I love that. I'll take that all day. I get to go home, spend some time with my kids. Just in case people are joining still. No, it doesn't say Q1. This is the first play of the second quarter. And Greenidge has a nice gap there and just takes it outside. Definitely picks up a first down and some. Ball will be spotted around the 30, bang on the 32-yard line. If we don't get any dogs, what I might do is do some interviews with people and just get them to describe their dogs or previous dogs they've had or dogs they've known of. It's just important. It's good content. People love it. If you've got any dog stories or anything about your dog, just let us know in the comments. I'll read it out. Anyway, 1st and 10. Ball handed off again to Greenidge on a counter, and a nice hit and wrap there. I think that was linebacker, could have been a D lineman. Number 57 for Portsmouth is Ben Burley-Daish. What a name. And I think he's their middle linebacker, so good play there from him. But not before Greenwich picked up a number of yards, so it brings up 2nd down and 4. Yeah, 2nd and 4. So Ted Watts taking the ball back, looks for it to pass, fires the ball into the deep into, I was going to say the end zone. It's just shy of the end zone, and caught and ran in for the 2nd touchdown of the day. And this is Hamish Smith, the scorer this time. Great protection from this O-line. We've seen it already, you know, whether it's a run or a pass, they're just setting up these plays beautifully up front here. And Leslie Adufu ready to kick the extra point. Ball down, Adufu kicks it up. And it's good. It's Adufu there, scores another point for his team and makes it 14-0. So back to return, I think it's Blackwell. Yeah, same duo again. Blackwell and Ben Stewart. And I'm assuming Adufu goes and kicks it off. Yeah, there he is. Sorry, Adufo. So the wind should impact this kick. I don't think it will go quite the full distance. No, it won't, because it's onside and really nicely fielded and handled there under pressure. Number 86 from Portsmouth. I don't have an 86 on my roster. Did I read his number correctly? I think I did. Oh, it might be 88. And if it is, that's Dexter Glyn Bonning. Great play from him there. Given their offence, this is what happens when you do an onside kick, right? It's a gamble. You're now given a shorter field to this Portsmouth offence. I don't think that's a necessarily good call, because this offence has been able to move the ball, and the defence have been making, you know, some penalties, making some mistakes. So let's see what they can make of this play or this drive. Anyway, ball thrown out. Oh, in and out of the hands of, I think he's number 27. His number's folded up on the front a little bit. I believe that's number 27 for Wembley. Will Roman, who is, he's playing one of the safety positions, a strong safety. 2nd and 10. Ball's on the 42-yard line. But it's the Wembley's 42-yard line, so they're in Wembley territory. Incomplete pass to the flat. It's 200-year-old Dennis. Yeah, Dennis is here, mate. Seen him. They've got him on the roster as a QB and a tight end, so we might see him at tight end at some point. For those who don't know, Dennis is a Wembley Stallions player, been around the game a long time. Chance drops back, he's got plenty of time, fires the ball over the middle, straight into the arms of his intended receiver, number 88, the man that started this drive by taking the onside kick, Dexter Glyn Bonning. This is the Glyn Bonning drive. Ball is taken down, I think it's just inside the red zone. So yeah, there or thereabouts on the 20-yard line. Who's Portsmouth's QB? Portsmouth's QB is Sam Chance, number 10. Chance pitches the ball out to the right. He's got some blockers in front of him, ball carrier, and turns the ball upfield and immediately met. I believe he's taken some yards on that, and he makes some really good positive yards. So it's around second and 3. So really good first down yardage on the run there. And it was not, so I should have said his number. That's Dieter Armstrong, number 35. So second and 3, Chance drops back, fires the ball to the right, into that man, Glyn Bonning again. Come on, give him a touchdown. He deserves it. Not quite first down yardage. Sam Chance is a baller. He certainly is. Great player. I'm glad because he didn't play last season, but has come back to Portsmouth this season. So it's good to see that he's still playing and back. He told me he's a bit beat up after the Blitz game. They had 2 games back to back. They won 1 and lost 1, so they're 1-1 at the moment, Portsmouth. So run straight up the guts to try and get these extra yards for this first down. It looks like it's 4th down. Yeah, 4th down being signalled, 4th and 1. You've got to go for it, right? Come on. I'd hate to see a field goal here. Sorry, just moving my tripod there. Yes, that's 4th and 1. What they do, they've got big 88 in the backfield there. And he's now... Oh, and there's movement on the line. It's got to be a false start. I can't see that being offsides. Just wait for the signal, the old roly-poly of the arms. Yeah. Oh. And that just really, really impacts that play now. It's only a 5-yard penalty, but when you're 4th and 1 in the red zone, it makes a massive difference. What a shame. I'm fairly sure it was the guard that they called for that, but I think there was a couple of players that moved. We could blame Sam Chance for that, can't we? We'll say it was his cadence. So, single man in the backfield. Chance drops back, looks to his right, fires to his right. Oh, in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. And that's a turnover on downs. So, Wembley offence jogs on, their defence jogs off. As the Dreadnaughts defence takes the field. So, 1st and 10. Where's the ball? It's like the 13-yard line. It doesn't matter if I get that wrong, does it? No one cares. It's 1st and 10. So have we got Ted Watt still in at QB? Yep. And hands off to the running back. I don't know which number or the player. That's in there, 39. Ball carrier there on that play. Adam Maitland. And it looks like he only managed to get the ball back to the line of scrimmage. I thought he looked like he ran a little bit further with that. They're still saying first down on the sticks. It's definitely second down. The sticks are wrong. They're not corrected it. Okay. And I think it's Maitland again with the carry. Positive yardage this time. About 4 or 5 yards. Very good run. Oh, even more than that. It's about 7-yard run. They're still saying 2nd and 7. Surely it's third down. Oh, Mike holding the down. I'll have a go with Mike at half time. Maybe I'm wrong. Did they just have 2 first downs? Like, what's going on? Am I losing it? Was there like a penalty that I didn't see that didn't move the ball? Stupid Brit ball. Anyway. Watts gets the ball, drops back. Still got the ball, he's being chased. And gets rid of it into the arms. Oh no, he didn't give it. I thought he'd like shovel past it then, but he didn't. He just got spun round. But it does pick up first down yardage. And they move the sticks. They're still in their own half. The balls are at the 38-yard line. 39. Watts takes the ball, hands it off, and I think that play is like it took a little bit too long to develop there. For what I didn't see whatever reason, but it didn't give the running back much of a chance, and it was Maitland again on the carry. So, but does pick up a couple of yards. So 2nd and 8. There's quite a slow developing play. So 2 receivers to this near side, 1 to the far side. Ball handed off again. I believe that's Maitland. Yes, it is. And it looks like there's a timeout being called here. 3rd down, 3rd and 4. Oh, there's no time. I don't know what that whistle was for. So, yeah, 3rd and 4. QB hands it off. Runner go to the right side. Looks like he's good for first down yardage there. It's more of a nippy back, that one. And I think it's 25. Nick Patatas. Picks up first down, and I'll tell you where the ball is in a second. Pass deep here. It's up in the air a while, and it's not managed to be brought in by the receiver or the defensive back. So ball's on around the 37-yard line. So it's the 37-yard line of the Dreadnaughts. They are in Dreadnaughts territory now, the Stallions. Guys, if you're watching from home, let us know who you're supporting. Let us know if you've got any shout-outs for any players. QB takes the ball, hands it off. I think it's Maitland was the carrier. Bodies on him straight away before he could even get to the outside. 3rd down and 8. I'm glad someone said spud. If that's real, I hope that's real, because I was thinking, A name like Patatas, he's got to have a nickname like Spud. And if you've just made that up, then I'm in trouble. So Watt takes the ball, drops back, quite deep, under pressure, manages to avoid it, but tucks the ball here, takes off and runs out of bounds. Definitely picks up some positive yards actually. We'll just wait and see where that actually ends up. It's only a couple of yards picked up, so 4th and 6. Number 13 for Portsmouth is my nephew, Oscar. Oscar Longmire. QB drops back, fires the ball over to the sideline, and it is really nicely caught by that man, number 17, Leslie Adufo. But there are a couple of flags on the field. We'll wait and see if that catch will stand. Oh. So it's number 71 for the offence got done for a hold there, and it's a 10-yard penalty. Wipes that play off the board, and it's still 4th down. So it would make that about 4th and 15. So number 24 for Wembley back to punt. Igor. Fielded nicely and just taken over the 20-yard line by Ben Stewart there. Just going to move the camera a little bit because the ref's about getting away. So there's 2 minutes and 43 seconds left in the half. We're just shy of the 2-minute warning. And the reason I knew that is because I just heard the ref say it, and that's how far away he is from me. 6 yards. So someone supporting 65 for Wembley. And this Mema. Right, 1st and 10. Chance drops back, fires the ball over the middle, and it's an incomplete. Intended receiver number 13 is Oscar Longmire. Wasn't able to bring the ball in, keep hold of it. Brings up 2nd and 10. Look, they've marked the ball just nose on the 20 there. I thought he got over the 20, but second camera's still up. Oh, QB drops back, fires it over to his left, and it is picked off. And returned to the 20-yard line roughly. Number 43. Ahmed Muqtadir, the running back with the interception. There's complaints of the celebration from the sideline here, which I don't really like. I let people celebrate, but there's no penalty for it because he was on his own sideline at the time. Sorry, I've got to move. Ball snap. QB looks to his right, fires to his right. It's caught. It looks like it's good for a touchdown. No. No touchdown signalled. It looks like he actually went out of bounds around the 3-yard line. So first and 10, first and goal from the 3. Two-minute warning's got to be. Oh, he's called it. Oh, it was a touchdown. He didn't signal it. Now they've just signalled the touchdown. Oh my God. He didn't signal. Fucking. Sorry. So 20-0. Pending this PAT. And Adofu nails it. That's crazy. None of the refs signalled that as a touchdown. We'll see if they do another little cheeky onside. Didn't impact them last time. They were able to keep the, even though they turned it over, they were able to keep Portsmouth offence from scoring. Adufo getting ready to kick. Blackwell and Stewart back to return. This one's a line drive kick, gets to the back row. And a nice return there. Good yardage from Stewart. The Dreadnaughts take over first and 10 on the 35-yard line. Two-minute warning now. And he just said that Portsmouth had 3 timeouts left, so I think they've taken one. So first and 10, ball on the 35-yard line. Portsmouth own 35-yard line. QB drops back, fires out, caught by number 5. Germandari, and good for 4 yards. Second and 6. So second and 7. Ball handed off. Number 37 for Portsmouth, Samir Hassan. So Portsmouth called a timeout at 1:42. Third and 5. Ball on the 40. Chance drops back, looks to his right, fires it over the middle into a little bit of danger there, but it's still an incomplete pass. 4th and 5. I imagine they'll punt here, will they? No, it looks like they're staying on the field. Maybe he'll do that little cheeky punt as a QB. Chance drops back. It is a pass. And incomplete. So there were complaints of a defensive pass interference, but the referee signalled it was an uncatchable ball, which negates that penalty. So Wembley will take over on offence on this 40-yard line of Portsmouth, 1st and 10. I didn't see him, but I've got no reason to believe that Ted Watts isn't still in at QB. Yeah, there he is. A little bunch formation here for the Stallions. Watts boots round to his right. He's under pressure, keeps his head up and fires the ball out of bounds. There is a penalty flag. I'm wondering if that's going to be a hold that he saw while the QB was running out to the sideline. Where's the ref? There he is. Illegal formation on the offence. So that's a 5-yard penalty and it remains 1st down. So it's 1st and 15 from the 35-yard line. QB drops back, and yeah, he's going to be kicking himself there. 37. He was, I'd say he's wide open, but he didn't have anyone on him, and just sort of stumbled back as he reached for the ball. So there's a timeout being called by Wembley here. We'll just wait. Yeah, there we go. People's asking who CJ is. CJ's a player for the Wembley Stallions. Lovely guy. I spoke to him pre-game and said, hopefully if you guys get a short yardage situation, they give you the ball, mate. He was playing a little bit of running back in the first game that we live streamed this year for them. He wears number 86. I can't see him on the sideline, but it's hard to read the Wembley's numbers. He's definitely here, and he's definitely kitted up. I asked him if he's playing. Oh, he's on. There he is. Oh, it's behind 78. He was not getting. But CJ's there. There he is. CJ's on the field. In the backfield. Ball handed off. No, it wasn't. They tricked me. Oh! It was a fake handoff. QB booted round, fired it deep. It was in the air a long time. Intended receiver number 1, Fabio Gamma, hit his hands. He should have, by right, should have brought that in. But yeah, really good play action from the QB there. Completely done me. CJ's still on for those interested. QB drops back, looks to his left over this side. Ball is thrown, and it's just. I'm going to say the wind took that, man. There was a gush a gust of wind just as it left his hand. And he wasn't under any pressure when he threw the ball. Anyway, 4th down, they're going to punt it. Fake punt it, hopefully. So punter takes it. Much better punt this time from him. It does get the wind. Nice bounce. Oh, and he just left it. And a little bit of. He should have just. He just said, "What should I have done with that?" There's no point. There is a point. The ball's pinned now back in. I think it's pinned inside the 5. Yeah, it is. It's on like the 2-yard line. That's one of the ones you just got to take it and take the hit like that. Losing yardage for your team.
Coach, sir, can I get a time check, please?
38 seconds in the half. The chance still in at QB. Drops back. Fires it. Really nice catch there. Number 87 leaping up into the air. Harrison Cooper. 10 yards up the field and carries it for another 3. Oh, they gave him 2. But another 1st and 10 for Portsmouth. Ball's on the Portsmouth 17-yard line.
I realised I never touched it as much as this, so I'm enjoying it. I'm like, how am I going to the book?
Wembley brings some pressure. Sam just steps up into the pocket and it's an incomplete pass. Oh my God. Sorry, all my equipment's blowing everywhere. It's killing me. "25 seconds left in the half."
I realised these are flat shoes as well, and I was woo.
So Wembley will get the ball at the opening of the second half. And it looks like Portsmouth will end the first half with the ball. Sam Chance drops back, fires it. Intended receiver catches it, number 5. He's been awesome. Giuliano Germandari. The sideline's going nuts, asking him to hurry up and get set, because I believe they're out of timeouts. They're just going to spike the ball, I think. Yep, spikes the ball. And we'll just wait and hear how much time's left. 20 seconds left in the half, referee's just said. So 2nd and 10 because of the spike. Chance takes the ball, drops back, fires it deep. Sorry, I tried to pick up on the second camera. I think I was a bit late for it. So 3rd and 10. Probably about 12 to 15 seconds left. Chance drops back. It's under pressure. Fires it deep. And it is caught by number 26, as in intercepted by number 26 from the Wembley Stallions. And they do get the ball back. So Francisco Vicente. One of the Wembley players did a signal to the camera then, thinking he was on screen, but he wasn't. And that's half time, I think. Oh no, players are coming on. It looked like it was half time. No players were coming on from Portsmouth. Yeah. Referee's just going to signal it, but that's half time. So, score at half time is Portsmouth Dreadnaughts 0, Wembley Stallions 21. We're going to take a little break for half time, about 20 minutes. So, the sound will go off, but you'll have a picture, so we won't kill the stream. And we'll catch you guys in about 20 minutes. Cheers. Hello and welcome back for the second half of this game. Wembley are a little bit late to the field, but they are just taking the field now. You can see that Portsmouth are ready to kick off this third quarter, should I say, second half. Portsmouth will be going left to right. Wembley will be going right to left, as you see on the screen. We are 2 scores away from this game being having a running clock, which would mean the game goes a lot quicker. We'll see. And the ball's kicked off, kicked to this, as we look at it, right side, and returned out of bounds. Ball's around the 30-yard line. I thought I saw a dog then. There's still no dogs here. Stupid. I don't think I'm going to come back here again. What's the point if there's no dogs? So, first and 10. Yeah, ball's roughly on the 30-yard line. And it's a run play. So Greenidge is back in. He's got some space there. He's just chewing up yards. Oh, and he goes down at the end of the run there. I'm just going to pan away. He's okay. He hasn't gone down on the floor. He's walking off. I think he was trying to avoid something on the ground. The sticks move and they move into Portsmouth territory. Ball's around a 38-yard line. I'm trying to see if Watt's still in at Ted Watt's still in at QB. Sorry, I didn't have the camera centered. But Ted Watt's still in at QB. Ball carrier there. I believe it's still Greenidge. Picks up first down yard. There's some really good lead blocking there, just from their linemen and their wide receivers. And they pick up another first down. Back-to-back first down plays. Oh, there's a dog. Someone was listening. Our prayers have been answered. It's a nice dog, it's like some sort of poodle or something. Anyway, first and 10. Ball is on the 27-yard line. Watts under centre, hands the ball off. Nice hit in the backfield, but didn't do anything with it. Takes it all the way in. He took it all the way in. That's a touch. No, he stepped out of bounds. I thought he took that in. That was number 33 protesting somewhat because he felt he got that, Greenidge. But certainly picks up a first down. So that's first and goal for the Stallions. And it just feels very flat, the Portsmouth team do. Very flat. Ball is on the 2-yard line. They've called a timeout. A little bit of love it for the dog. Yeah, I think it's like a poodle cross. So big 41 Christian Nilteko is in, and big sorry, I didn't get to finish my sentence before the play started.
You're a 3-point and a 5 tech. You know what that means? 3.5 tech, yeah? Lucas, put him in the right place.
But yeah, they've got big heavy set running backs in. Hannibal off to 41, takes it around the outside, does get a touchdown. Flag is thrown. Be interesting to see what happens here. I think the touchdown stands, but I'm not sure. So yeah, it's coming back. Holding from number 50. So Jared Dowett. Sorry if I'm butchering these names. I do try my best, but I don't often have phonetic spellings of names. So ball comes back to the 12-yard line from a holding call. Second and goal from the 12. So we did have the two big running backs, CJ and Christian in, but I think, oh no, CJ's still in. Christian isn't. They do call a timeout. They don't like what they see. I think there's a personnel issue there. Literally, the QB looked up at the players and wants to. He just said it's 12 minutes and 30 seconds. But yeah, the QB, after he broke the huddle, looked up at the personnel and called a timeout. There's big CJ there, lining up in a receiver position. Watts drops back, fires the ball over to this side. It is caught, and he's got a lead blocker, and he's got space, and he takes it all the way in for a touchdown. And it is number 17 with a touchdown. That's our man Leslie Adufo. So 27-0 pending this PAT, which Adufo is going to take himself. I think that's wide. I know, it's good. He absolutely levered it. It looked like it went a little bit wide, but no, he straight through the uprights and scores now 28-0. So in this opening drive of the third quarter for Wembley, they do a very convincing job of taking the ball downfield. This Dreadnought sideline and the defense just feel very flat. It's a worrying sign. So, the all-important question, will Wembley do an onside kick this time? Their previous kick was a nice line drive, but it did go to the back row. Before that was their onside. Let's see what the leg of Adufo can do. And it's a chipped kick. Really nice placement just behind the second line, and by that I mean it takes a little bit more time for the third line player to pick it up, more time for the which means more time for the fielding players to come down and make the tackle, which is exactly what happened. Ball is bang on the 20. Just move slightly. So 1st and 10. Chance with 2 receivers either side. Single man in backfield with him. Takes the ball, fires it to this flat. Intended receiver number 5, Giuliano, takes the ball and he runs out of bounds of it. Did he get first down yardage before he went out of bounds? Yes, he did. Okay, that sort of makes sense. I don't know, I always like the old drop the shoulder and drive for a few more. But it's not really a modern way of playing the sport, is it? Anyway, yeah, first down, good play. Ball is on the 32-yard line, still in Portsmouth territory. Ball passed. It looked like that was a run for anyone's money, didn't it? But it was passed. Intended receiver again, Giuliano Jamondari, and he picks up 2 first downs back to back with passes to this sort of right. I suppose the first one was more in the flat. The second one was a little bit further upfield, but both to this right hand side. I don't know if they've seen a weakness that they like in this formation of Wembley. But what they're doing so far is working. So ball handed off, run to the right this time. Number 37, I think off the top of my head it's Hassan. Samir Hassan with the run. Picks up. Oh, he almost gets a first down. That's a great play. So it'll bring up second and 2. Sorry, just centralise them. So 37 going in motion, and it's pitched to him on the left, and he's immediately under pressure, but the man does not keep hold of him, and Hassan manages to, I think he still loses yards on that play, but manages to only manages to keep the loss to only about 1 yard, so it's 3rd and 3. So 3rd and 3. Ball's roughly on the 40-yard line, so they are in Wembley territory. Chance looks to his left, doesn't like what he sees, throws to his right. If I remember rightly, that's Glyn Bonning, 88. Yeah, Dexter Glyn Bonning for Portsmouth with the first down yardage. Keep this drive alive. Really good. Like I said, the energy feels low on Portsmouth sideline, but this is just a really good, calm play, and it's really effective. And I think it's actually having an impact on Wembley, because they're not so rampant, not so vocal on the sideline or on the field. So 1st and 10, ball on the 34-yard line. Chance takes it, pitches it to number 35. Who does actually fumble it out of bounds, but still manages to keep possession. So that's Dieter Armstrong with trying to see how many yards he picks up. It looks like it's about a 5-yard gain, and he's a little bit slow getting up. But it looks like I don't know if they're going to stop play for it, because he's actually on the Wembley sideline. He's not on the field of play. And they are signalling him on. Okay, so that is a injury timeout. You can see there from the refs. But I'll show him, because he's not bent over anything. But he's just walking off on the sideline there. Oh no, he's now stood there behind one of his coaches. Armstrong, yeah, I think he's okay. I think he'll be back on. It may be one of them, maybe a case where he sort of got the type of tackle it was, a bit of a slam to the ground. You can get a little bit of an impact injury, maybe get the wind knocked out of you. So, but he's up on his feet. He didn't quite get 5. I thought he got 5 yards, but he got 4. So 2nd and 6. Chance fires deep to the right. And we're just waiting to see the signal from the refs. I think, is it a reception? Is it a touchdown? Is it incomplete? We're just waiting to see what's going on. You can see the refs there just on screen chatting. And it's incomplete. So the pass is called incomplete. And there's a lot of protests from the Portsmouth sideline there. So the ball comes back to around the 30-yard line, 3rd and 6. So man in motion, ball snapped. Chance looks to his left, looks to his right, and not able to complete the pass there. Giuliano Giomandari, excuse me, number 5, the intended receiver, brings up 4th down. I mean, I know it's only the 3rd quarter, but you'd expect this to be 4-down territory here, you know, them to actually go for it. Yeah. They might do a little cheeky QB punt again, just to get get that offense pinned back a bit more. I think it makes more sense to go for it and try and get some points on the board. This has been a really good drive from Portsmouth. Oh, he does punt it. So they do opt to pin the Wembley offence right back on this 90-yard field. So, and the punt didn't go that far really, so it looks like the ball's on around the 20-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Wembley Stallions at the 20, their own 20. I believe Watt's still in, he's under centre. Yeah, it's Watt. And I've got to be Greenwich, it looks like Greenwich, Greenidge. Oh no, it's not, it's a different running back, number 25, we'll get his number. There's a late flag. Sorry, get his name, that's Nick Patatas, the running back on that play. He's a similar build to Greenidge. So there is a flag, it feels like there might be some sort of after the play, unsportsmanlike stuff. Yep. And it's on Wembley. So half distance to the goal and it's 2nd down, so they'll go back 10 yards as opposed to the 15 that they would go back if they were further up the field. So that'll bring up 2nd down and 20. They've still not moved the ball or the sticks, but so Second, here we go, 2nd and 20. Ball is snapped, handed off, and they definitely break through the line, but I don't really get too many yards. I think the ball carrier there was number 39, Maitland. Wembley is stacked with decent running backs, and good receivers as well. So 3rd and 9, QB drops back and is almost sacked but manages to weather it, and he's got some space and is brought down. Probably, it looks like it's about 3 or 4 yards to go. So from 2 plays ago they were 2nd and 20. That'll bring up 4th and 3. It looks like they will punt, which is probably the smart thing to do here. There's no one back for Portsmouth. Oh, they are going for it. That's why there's no one back for Portsmouth. And it looks like Maitland, the ball carrier, it looks like they'd stop that. We'll just wait and see. No, they don't. It's 1st down. It looked like they stopped that. It looked like they didn't quite get enough yards. But no, Wembley pick it up. Great play from them on 4th down to convert. And the ball is on the 33-yard line, their own 33-yard line. Oh, Maitland's a former Portsmouth destroyer. QB drops back, there is a flag. Let's see what happens on the play. I mean, that should have been picked, but it wasn't, but it doesn't really matter anyway, potentially, just because we had this flag. This was an early flag. Like, this looked like maybe someone in the neutral zone. I feel like it's more likely to be a defensive penalty. Oh no, I suppose it could be offensive. We could have a false start. It was an illegal formation. Too many players in the backfield. And that's only a 5-yard penalty. And they repeat the 1st down. So 1st and 15. So ball handed off. Ball carrier is number 25, Nick Patatas. And he's good for 7 yards. It's now 2nd and, 2nd and 8. Maybe 2nd and 9. QB drops back, looks to his left, fires it. 87, the target man, catches it. 2 men on him immediately. And looks good for a 1st down. Yep, 1st down, Wembley. And 87 there, the receiver, Jonathan Dwyer. They are just inside, like, I think the ball, just inside the halfway line, so just inside Portsmouth territory, should I say. So the ball's on like the 44-yard line. 1st and 10. Ball snap, handed off. Oh, and that leg didn't look good, but he's okay, the running back. And that's Chris Sinclair, number 37, with that run. Good for a yard, 2nd and 9. There's a couple of kids sat on the fence over there watching. Gibby drops back, looks to his right, throws it. It is caught. I think it's 87 again. Let's just wait till when he gets up. No, it's not. It's someone else. Number 4, Isaiah Dean Joseph with the catch. Not quite first down yardage, but not far off. 3rd and 3. Yeah, 3rd and 3 we'll call that. Might get called for illegal formation here. No, but handed off. Running back running hard here. Great running here, and good support from his teammates. There's 3 or 4 Stallions, all in the mix. And I believe that was Maitland again. Yeah, it was number 39. Great running from him there. Obvious first down yardage. Ball was at the 15-yard line. No, Aidan, the answer's no. There's going to be a flag. I think that might be because there was the drum. Might be sideline in front. Oh! Oh, shit, and he's hit the ref as well. That was a late hit, out of bounds. The referee's having to get involved. Oh, big man's pushed over. Another flag. It was stupid from that big guy coming in, but we'll just wait and see. That looks like there's 2 15-yard line, 2 15-yard penalties. Three flags on the field. There's a little bit to unpack here. I'll let the referees do it rather than try and do it myself. But I think the drum drew a flag because of for a sideline infraction because it was still being beat when the cadence was going and the ball was snapped. But then there was a hit out of bounds and then the other unsportsmanlike. So I think these are all Portsmouth penalties that we're going to be seeing here.
It's 5 in the backfield and then these will go assessed out. It wasn't a false start, it was 5 in the backfield.
Yeah, this will take a couple of minutes to work out. Drama front row seat. Yeah, we're right here. I couldn't zoom out anymore. I was at full zoom out, literally right in front of me. I don't know that we'll see any ejections here. There wasn't any like punches thrown. He was already off the sideline and not moving forward, so the formation stayed legal. Dave Gibbs is speaking to us from 2 different YouTube. I'm sure maybe one's fake. Let's just wait and see. White Cap here will make his call. I might have an obstructed view, but I'll let you know what they say. So there's no disqualifications. There we go. Illegal formation on the offence before the play. 2 unsportsmanlikes. 57 on the offence. No, other way around. 71 on the offence, 57 on the defence. They offset. Yeah. So 5 yards repeat first down is the net on that. So the 2 unsportsmanlikes count as yellow cards for the respective players, but they offset each other in terms of yardage, and we restart with the ball having been moved back 5 yards, and we replay the first down. So 1st and 15 after all that. Refs just giving their flags back to each other. But yeah, so I think the unsportsmanlike was for the hit out of bounds. Oh, let's see which way this one goes. It's either an offside or a false start. I think it's a false, an offside, but let's see. No, it's a false start. Back 5 yards, and another first down attempt. 1st and 20 this time. Make sure to film my stallion number 85. Well, make sure he does something then. I'll film the players that do something. And that's the end of quarter. Oh, the ball's going to move all the way down the other end now, down to the 25-yard line, and we'll pick up with 1st and 20 from the rear as we look at it. The player that got the unsportsmanlike is just saying, oh, he didn't step out. I'll have to go back, but I'm fairly sure he was out. His foot was out when he got hit, but 27 can watch that back. Maybe I will as well. So it will be 1st and 20 from Portsmouth's, with Wembley with the ball, from Portsmouth's 25-yard line when we restart. And one more score plus a 1 or 2 extra point added on would put the game into a running clock. Number 24, I'll give him a shout out. Number 24 getting the shout out here, Hamish Smith for Portsmouth. So there was no penalty for the drum, which I was quite surprised about. Seb saying evening. It's not the evening, mate. This is early afternoon, Seb, but good to have you here. Hopefully you caught the fight. Or could you call it a fight? Nice catch and run there by number 83 for Wembley, Matt Eisenhower. See, I thought he got like 10 yards on that. He got 2. It's a 2nd and 8. This is, yeah, I was right in front of it, yeah.
He was out. His foot was out of bounds.
Yeah. So 2nd and 8, ball snapped. Watts looks to his left, fires to his left over. And nicely defended, I think, there from number 24 from Portsmouth. Oh, Hamish Smith just had a shout out. And then he makes a play. Maybe that's the formula, guys. So if you want your friends and family, your loved ones, to make a play, get me to do a shout out for them. So 3rd and 8. He takes the ball, doesn't like what he sees, tucks, but does bring the ball back out and fires it very high, a bit too far in front of his intended receiver there. But he was under pressure, so I think they're bringing on the field goal team. Wembley are. So like the ball's on like the 15-yard line ish. It's 4th and 8. And they just brought on a load of different personnel. Okay, they're not going to do a field goal. They've got everyone's in tight here. They're very tight formation from from Wembley. They run out wide, pass out wide, and some very good running there after the catch from number 83. Matt Eisenhower, we just said his name, means that they extend their lead. I mean, you could argue some quite poor tackling attempts from Portsmouth there, but let's also give some credit to the offensive player. So with this extra point attempt, with this kick, it looks like they're going to make. Number 17, Leslie Adufo, could put this game into a running clock, which means I get to go home earlier. So I am against the running clock rule if I had to vote. Not that no one would ever ask me, but there are benefits to it. Balls up, snap was good, kick was good, hold was good. Shouldn't really said it in that order, but there we go, 35 points. The ref should make an announcement now that it's now going to go into a running clock. That the game will go into a running clock. Oh, Leslie's a former destroyer. I didn't know that. So Wembley special teams just getting ready to kick here. So we're in the fourth quarter now, aren't we? I didn't change the quarter on the clock. Surprised no one pulled me up on it. So Adufo getting ready to kick off. And it's a little squib, this one. It looks like it can go out of bounds. Let it go out of bounds. Yeah. So flag comes out for the kick going out of bounds. We'll just see what happens. Hopefully Portsmouth just take it. So they're adding 5 yards to where it went out of bounds, and Portsmouth take over 1st and 10. Just wait and see where that actually is in terms of field position of the ball. It looks like it's pretty much bang on the 35-yard line. So apparently there's a new QB, and yes there is. I'm just going to get his number and his name. The whistle's blown. And it's a false start on the offense, goes back 5 yards. I think at number 13 is the QB. It's in there. It's not. I bet he's going to hate me for catching it in that end of that run there. Oscar Longmire, the QB, new QB in. Ball snap, handed off. No, it wasn't handed off, and he's sacked on his first play as QB. Longmire. So it was a faked handoff. It looked like it was. It looked like it was a play action. He just sort of left the ball in a little bit too long. I've got his name down as Oscar Longmire on the sheet, Dave, but you may well know him under a previous name. But second and, God, it's about 20. He really lost some yards on that play. Pitches the ball out to his left, our right, and running back number 37, Hassan, is brought down shortly after catching that pitch. Maybe gets a couple of yards. So 3rd and 17. Let's see what Oscar can do on his second play. Oh no, it's not his second. He's had a couple, hasn't he? Boots out to the right, trying to direct his QB, and his tackle does make some positive yards. I think they get. I think he makes it less than 10 yards. Does get inside the stick. Oh no, it's bang on. So it's 4th and 10, and the punt team are coming on. 2 returners back for Wembley, numbers 1 and 3. So Fabio Gamma and Ayanda Bailey. Oh, am I seeing that? Oh, Bieli. That's probably wrong too. Go on, fake it. Just run. Oh, bad snap. QB punter does well to keep hold of it. And they're just going to down it. Oh, he should let it roll a little bit more, but he did. It's down inside the 10. Not bad, but they could have let it roll and roll and roll and really pinned them back. But anyway, so this Wembley offence take the field first. That was a great special teams play by Portsmouth there. Be 1st and 10 from the 7-yard line. Someone's asking if Sam's season. I don't think he is. No. I'll have a look. I can see him. Oh no, I can't see him. I think you're in the 4th quarter with a running clock. Might as well rotate your players. Oh, I can see Sam sat down on the side and he's still kitted up. What a great defensive play to shut that run down. I think 57 was the instigator, Ben Burley-Daish, the middle linebacker for Portsmouth. He was the guy that floored the number 71 for Wembley on the sideline there. So he's had a great game, but as far as I'm concerned. Oh, the infamous CJ Waddle. CJ, yeah, he's on. Big CJ in the backfield there. I'm surprised to see him in the backfield. I see him as a shorter distance player. And I mean, no disrespect to that. I've got a lot of time for this man. Another really good play from this defence. This time number 45, Connor Crofts with the, 49. And that's Des Wahab with the tackle.
Let's go D!
So that's like, the ball is really, the ball's like on the 1-yard line now because there's 2 tackles for loss. It's 3rd and 15-ish. Look at, they're under pressure here, Wembley. And they're passing it. Ball's up in the air, you can see it there. And it's intercepted. He could run this back. He could take this all the way back in and he's on the way. And he does! Number 27 for Portsmouth Dreadnaughts. I'm going to get his name. Richard Blackwell. He's had a great game, Blackwell has, apart from hitting the person out of bounds. But he's had a great game and manages to get a pick 6 in the 4th quarter. We still have a running clock. It doesn't change the running clock until it's something like 14 or 15 points that difference. But great to see. That was a great defensive series from Portsmouth. Tackles for losses, really pushing them back. And that all started from that really good kick by Cooper, that punt on special teams that pinned this offence back. So, yeah, really good to see. And now it looks like they're going to go for 2. Our man Oscar is back in at QB, number 13. Let's see what they can do. QB drops back, fires to his right, and while it was in the air, he was already throwing his hands up in the air. So I sort of knew that one wasn't going to get caught. But yeah, good stuff from Portsmouth. They get on the board. They'll now be kicking off to Wembley. Wembley likely to have a better field position for this next drive. Referee just confirming that they're still on a running clock. Little bit of love for the Dreadnaughts here. So ball fell off or blown off the stand. It's not called a stand, is it? It's got another name. I can't remember what it is. Drawn a blank. But number 87, Harrison Cooper, getting ready to kick. And he absolutely hoofs it right back, almost to the goal line. Really good return, like a 25-yard return-ish to the 30-yard line. And I think it was number 3 that was the returner on there, Ayanda Bayile. Dave's saying it won't. Yeah, it will still be a running clock, simply because the score has to go. I think it has to go below 2 scores for it to then stop the running clock. So and the referee has confirmed it's still a running clock. But yeah, the rule isn't that it's 35 points to start it, and it's something like 28 points to stop it, something like that. Oh no, sorry, 22 points to stop it. Ball handed off. And I think that's green edge, and he's still on his feet. I'm just trying to get the number. Yeah, it looks like it was. Oh no, it wasn't. This is 38. Alusei Adiosun, running back. 2-minute warning. Time flies when you're having fun. QB drops back, he's very deep, but fires the ball upfield, and an incomplete pass there. Number 3, the intended receiver, Baile. Yeah, Seb, I think it's something like that. I know it's not just one score. 1 minute 19 left in the game, and there is a timeout. Why are you calling timeout, man? What's Wembley doing calling a fucking timeout? Sorry for swearing. We're not a kids show though. We're an over 18 broadcast. Please don't moan at me. But like, why? Why? Why call a timeout now? You're winning by that much. I want to go home. It's a lovely sunny day. Spend time with my 3 little boys. You're taking time out of my little boys' life. Quality time with their dad. Oh, Dave just looked it up. 24 points. Cheers, bud. That was a run. Didn't get a first down. 3rd and 2. I'll read this out. The whole caption isn't showing up, but if the margin drops to 24 or fewer points, the running clock session will end immediately. There is more to it, but that's enough for me. Oh, what? It's Dez's happy birthday, everyone. Happy birthday, Dez. Ball snap, QB keeps it, boots out to his right, looks downfield. He's under pressure, but it doesn't seem to be bothering him too much. Sidearms it across the field, back to a receiver, but no good. Brings up 4th and short. Oh, I've still got happy birthday Des up. That's funny. I didn't mean to do that, but there you go, Des. That's for you, mate. My gift. Extended on-screen birthday wishes. That looks like it's game. And it is. So that's full time here. And the game ends, despite the timeout, Wembley Stallions 35, Portsmouth Dreadnaughts 6. So Wembley go to 5-0 on the season, and Wembley go to 5-0, and Portsmouth go to 1-2. I think this is them at 1-2. Cool. Right. Well, thanks for tuning in, everyone. It's been a blast. Glad we were able to get a dog on screen. I'm glad we sorted out, got to iron out the rules around the running clock. Enjoy the rest of your day. We'll be back next week. Where am I next week? I don't know. I'm somewhere next week, so yeah, look out for that.